Participant, the media production company that won 2 Best Picture Oscars and gave us films like Spotlight, The Green Book, Roma, Lincoln, Good Night and Good Luck, and many others, has announced they are shutting down after 20 years in business. As the founder of the company, Jeff Skoll, has informed his 100 employees that it's time for him to move on to other challenges. Rob, true or false, Participant Media made a positive impact on Hollywood?
100% true. I think this is a real blow for the kind of entertainment. You know, they always were shooting high. They always gave us really important films, very issue-oriented films. Perhaps not the kind of movies that were going to burn up the box office charts, but movies that I think made us all richer and added to the great legacy of cinematic arts over the last 2 decades. And I'm sorry to see them go.
It's absolutely true. And I was shocked to hear about them. And the neat thing too, Skoll always talked about the fact that he made Participant Media to try to make movies with a message, something to make a positive influence. And when you look at his films like Spotlight, and he took on a lot of different types of topics and issues. Yep. Spotlight, Roma actually led to laws being passed in Mexico, labor laws being passed in Mexico, specifically because of Roma. When you look at films like Green Book and so on and so forth, they made some really top-notch movies, and I'm really sad that they're not going to be a part of the landscape anymore.
But if they're not, what a great legacy.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of, if you think about it.
2 Best Picture wins.
Yeah, and if you think about a life in terms of the arts and what you want to do in cinema, here's a life well lived.
By the way, you know me, as a sports guy, I like stats. So with Participant Media having been around 20 years, that means as long as they've been around, 10% of the Oscars, they won Best Picture 10% of the time that they were around.
So would you say they are participating in Oscar wins?
Lots of participation. All right, what's last?